welcome back to my channel. My name is Temitope. If you are new to my channel, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to 10 biggest lies about India. Yes, this is going to be my first time of checking out this video. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button, especially if these are the type of videos you love to watch. Let's get started, guys.
India has the second largest population in the world next to China, and not to mention even the amount of Indians that have immigrated to other countries. And with a lot of people comes a lot of different stereotypes, misconceptions, and lies. Welcome back to another episode of FTD Facts. My name is Leroy Kenton, and this is the latest episode in our Biggest Lies series. We've done them about several other countries before, and now I found 10 for India. So let's just jump into everything. So the lie at number 10 is Indian is a language. Oh my God, like, can you speak Indian? Speak Indian. No. Indian is not a language, it's a nationality, okay? And there are hundreds of languages actually spoken throughout India, and the language of English and Hindi are the most widely spoken languages. And actually that leads me to the next lie. Indians speak Hindu? Okay guys, a lot of people get confused with the religion of Hindu and the language of Hindi. So yes, Hindu is the religion and Hindi is the language. But yeah, you'll definitely be surprised that many Indians don't even speak Hindi anyways. Wow. They speak languages of the Dravidian origin. And as a matter of fact, Hindi isn't even taught in many of the schools in India. Also, every region has its own set of languages, and Hindi is spoken in its purest form in the northern sections of India. Now the next lie is Indians are poor, but they're happy. So I guess this one comes from watching different movies and TV shows. I remember that movie Slumdog Millionaire and all of that. There are slums in India. However, the Indian population is divided into three basic categories. Like there's the poor, there's the middle class, and then there's the rich. And even though there is a lot of poverty in the country, the biggest economic group is the middle class. They live great lifestyles and have amazing homes as well. Also, some of the richest people in the world live in India. Wow. So to assume that it's just a poor country, but they're happy anyways being poor, that is just a straight up lie. The next one is Indians are uneducated. This is probably one of the most inaccurate stereotypes. Exactly. Because Indians are highly educated. They don't just work at convenience stores, Indian educational system is a very important part to the country. Even poor families from different villages strive to make their children have the best education. There's a lot of doctors and engineers that come out of India, as well as people with MBAs and PhDs, all sorts of major qualifications, and business people. The education system in India is very competitive and challenging. And I've heard that it's even more challenging than some of the schools over here in the West. Wow. So yeah, anyways, bottom line is a lot of smart people coming out of India. Now this other one kind of ties into the previous lie at number 7, but all Indians are IT experts. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten those IT calls from India that are just straight up scams. But yeah, this is another big lie. Indians have showcased a lot of different talents in various fields, including the information technology field, of course. But yeah, there's a lot of popular personalities from India, like Priyanka Chopra. She's an actress and a singer. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he's into politics and he's the current Prime Minister of India. Dhoni, who's big into sports, he's a major cricket player. And Amartya Sen is known in the field of literature. So yeah, there's a whole sea of talents that the people of India have. Halfway in at number 5, all marriages are arranged by the Indian parents. Aww. And in all honesty, if you go to India and you speak to the families there, they're actually quite liberal in who their children marry. Even as the majority of marriages in India are arranged, there's definitely a huge rise in love marriages. People just get married because they really love each other, have nothing to do with the parents. And also in India, marriages aren't really forced upon the kids these days, although yes, it is a big dream and wish and a hope and prayer for a lot of Indian parents, like many other countries, for their kids to get married. It's a big lie to say that they're all forced. Now, I actually heard this one this week. Indians are vegetarians because they worship cows. So Indians, they do have a mix of vegetarian, non-vegetarians, pescatarians, all sorts of tarians. I mean, like, Indians, they eat buttered chicken and kebabs with beef, and they do have a wide variety of vegetarian dishes as well as non-vegetarian dishes. Really, there's a whole buffet in the country of India. There's also belief that Indians worship millions of gods, 330 million gods to be exact. Now, these gods and goddesses have multiple heads and arms and all of that, so like, what kind of thing is going on here in the religion of Hinduism, which is the largest religion in India? But not many people know that while Hindus do believe that God is in everything, it's all a manifestation of one source and creator of reality, which they refer to as Brahman. So therefore, every living and non-living thing is viewed as sacred. Each of the gods and goddesses in Hinduism also represent individual aspects of Brahman. So for example, Ganesh is worshipped for good fortune and removing obstacles. And Hinduism doesn't actually prescribe any sort of set path for people. Rather, the followers focus on building their own genuine connection with God. And they can pick and choose whichever deity they feel to worship, which all represent an aspect of the one true God anyways. Now, the second lie is Indians all do yoga and say namaste. So there's been a huge growth in the new age spirituality, especially over here in the West, and it's brought a lot of different views up in terms of spirituality from India. Yet the yoga widely practiced in the West is completely different from the centuries old tradition that is practiced in India. Also, not everyone in India incorporates yoga into their daily lives, and while namaste is a very integral part in the Indian culture, it's no longer a universal greeting in modern Indian society. Normally you hear that type of greeting used in formal gatherings or when people are interacting with elders. It's also most common where they speak Hindi in its purest form, and you'll find that in North India. And the final biggest misconception, stereotype, and lie about India is that India has no toilets. I hear this one all the time, like seriously, and I see them in the comment section. You guys are like terrible sometimes towards Indians. Anyways, that's another story though. But yes, you'll find that there's many squatter toilets in India, and also many places don't have toilets. However, the government of India claims that the situation has been improving rapidly since 2015, and this is mainly due to the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan campaign. And according to the latest numbers, only 5% of the total population of India have no access to toilets at all, and that is far from all Indians having no toilets. Okay guys, so those were the 10 biggest misconceptions, stereotypes, and just straight up lies about India and Indians. Let me know down below in the comments section, what other lies do you know about? I'd also leave your comments about anything that I mentioned in this episode. I look forward to seeing them. Join on the conversation down below. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed this episode, here's a
Guys, that was a funny video. I wonder how this misconception starts, like who starts them, how it just grows and it's everywhere. It's just unbelievable, guys. It is unbelievable. Let me know your thoughts about that video in the comment section. Let me know the one that actually got you the most. The first one that said they don't have toilets, like seriously, wow. Let me know your thoughts about the video in the comment section. I'd like to know your thoughts. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and join the family. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.